Oh hi.
Oh hi. Oh. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you see the game anymore? The answer is no. Okay, now you can see it anymore. I've never tried this with my Focusrite and my VR headset. This is gonna probably be uncomfortable. Is it worketh then? You can see it moving and everything. Okay, volume's good. Comments or chat. Chatathin. Welcome to me. Tee. How you doing? I'm good. I'm probably gonna stop reading the chat in like a second because I don't know how to. I don't know how to, and I don't want to learn how to or do it to get it on the stream. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just never did the whole like stream chat thing. I guess I can have it over to the side and just glance at it. Nothing here. Let's fix that. I gotta take a couple steps this way. Untangle my cables a bit. Holy shit. Yeah, this is tough having two big cables. Like Dr. Octopus. Also, my headphones are making these. My headphones are making the headset slip. All right, let me move the mic a little bit up. Hello.
Hello. I'm Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. Yes.
Do you see that flickering? There is a flickering. This is kind of an old headset. I don't know if it's good anymore. But like, anyway. Let's yeah. Let's make some fun. Look at this shit. Wait. Yeah, that's it. Wait, go inside? Or maybe start with a little one. Yeah. Yeah, just like that. Just like a real one. For pumpkin carving. I think I did this once years ago. But it's been a long time. Just carving the pump. And look inside to see the hollow within. The hollow weed. Make sure you don't accidentally go through it. Although I will take a little brush and go through it. See, is that's still too thick? Here, let's cut a hole in the top. Just, you know, imagine I'm eating away at the inside. I get more. I'm hungry. I want pumpkins. Ah. Would make Heidi eating a pumpkin. That one actually looks kind of like a nose. Let's see if I can undo that. I can just draw it back in with a really high poly brush. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, so this can be the nose. Nah, too much. Which nose? I don't see flickering. All right, I do see flickering, but as long as the chat doesn't see flickering, that's fine then. Yeah, it's like red for like a frame. I don't know if there's any way to fix that. It's probably just old. There we go. Should his nose be like pointing down? Nah. Well, this is a pretty classic jack-o'-lantern, but after this one, I'm gonna go avant-garde. Oh wait, can I make my own brush? You can make a stamp, not a brush. There, I'll do something. Like maybe I'll like sketch out what I want. And then like, cause like a stem has like, so yeah, you know, it's not like it's a big deal or anything, but I love this kind of like 3D sculpting in VR. And it's like a brand new medium that didn't exist like 10 years ago. But you know, nobody actually cares. Can I sculpt a random prompt picker? No, I don't need that. I already have the inspiration. Truck driver's breakfast? How do I get out of here? I was trying to find light source. Not sure. Wait, this maybe? Hey, that's it. Although it kind of looks like it's like blocking the light with itself. Can I just like move that? Toggle light. Why can't I toggle the friggin' bulb? Oh, there we go. I just do that. Make it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Although now there's this. The stupid radius. Ugh. Oh my god, it's so much to ask that my jack-o'-lantern just be photographable. It's ruining the picnic. Shrug. Probably see that I'm shrugging. Do something. I'm like Truman's wife. Oh, I see. It goes away if you just deselect the tool. I'm an idiot. Let's see what else.
What else can we mess with?
We can take this. Wait. Oh yeah, this will work. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty pumpkin. God. Here, let me make a bunch and then carve them all. This one's disgusting. This one we could blow up. Wait. Here, I could probably just do the same effect like that. That's not a pumpkin. That is a crawler. Or yeah, even just like that. It's kind of an ugly one, but sure. And then you can make the brush small and then just do like this. Just go around like a million times. Make it kind of easy on yourself, do it like that. This will be my best pumpkin so far. It's very close to that one. Good thing it didn't touch it. How's this side look? It's, you know, not perfect, but getting there. This is probably, you know, one way of doing it. You could, I like that you can just like do that, like, whoop, and then actually like use your head to draw it. Yeah, that's easier when you use your head. Everything is. It's like I'm giving head. Like a pumpkin made of kielbasas. It looks like a demon's rib cage. What if I just like did this, walked away from over there, and then just like built a pumpkin around myself. Yeah, I'm not really catching onto a rhythm. Yeah, well, let's zoom out. How's it look? Not quite. Here, let me try with a bigger brush. Do like a few strokes for the whole thing. There. Now I'm all tangled up in wires. Now I'm in a pumpkin. Now I'll carve it from inside. I could even use this. Shit is falling off my head. Yeah, let me move over a bit. Just a foot. Maybe I should put the headset underneath the headphones. Anyway, where was I? Keep that bit of sinew there. Here, how's this dude? Unfortunately, I think that light bulb is the only one I can put. So, have fun looking at one jack-o'-lantern at a time. Yeah, I got rid of the light. Oh well. That sucks. Got a camera, don't I? Take a photo of it before I have to unjackify it. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good if you ask me. If I do say so myself. These are lumps, not pumps. Let me pump them. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, and unlike a real jack-o'-lantern, this one's not gonna collapse if you carve something that's too hilarious. You totally can just like stick your face in there. This is kind of a fleshy one. Oh, yeah, this guy is like, guy kind of wants to die. You can see through the back of him. I go on to something with these rings, although I should probably use that plus the stamp maker. So let's like try to make like, I don't know, kind of detailed looking pumpkin ring segment, and then just duplicate them. Alright, let's try like that. Oh shit, the original has a big gap. Stupid. Maybe just simplify it. Make it just this. Just make a new. I'll make a new file. Excuse me. Itch on my eye. And on my nose. Looks like the headset turned off. Oh, it's back. I don't know what that was. Bucket, 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 bucket. Alright, let's do some pumps. New layer. I just forgot there's layers on this. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That's pretty good, but too high. It's like tough to do pressure because you have to like use your thumb to make it go down while you're drawing it. Do it without the sliding thing. Gonna go at 1. Yeah, that's better. I have a flat thing. Like these little swords. There you go. That could be used for leaves, right? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. That looks pretty magical to me. Not great, but it's close. These things maybe are the yeah, that's like I should have undid those. They probably look wrong. Please, just like on the thing. Don't look like anything. How's that look? Beautiful? Oh, some of these need to be trimmed. Just wand? Oh. Let me take a break. Put it where you can see it. Happy Day of the Dead. Thank you. Is it really? To draw Heidi with her pumpkins. Heidi is an old dog. She's got no teeth. She might have negative teeth. No, she's got teeth. She bites with them all the time. But Heidi's like she's got like a she needs a medicine every day. And to get her to eat the medicine, she eats pumpkins. Or maybe there was something else that the pumpkin was good for. Not totally sure, but she likes pumpkins. She has canned pumpkin. Then she gets to have more food after that. Sounded like a record scratch. It was just me drinking coffee with my microphone rubbing into it. Hold up. So did you guys go trick-or-treating? I did. That was fun. I didn't think I was even gonna get any candy, but it's like they like take all the candy. I went with my nephew and my sister, and they take his candy and replace it with their candy, and then it's just like, oh, okay, I guess I get these Butterfingers and all this shit that's not like vegan, good for you, vegan high quality shit. Yeah, Oscar, you get the gourmet shit. Holy crap. The kid had so much candy at the end of that night. Just completely full Halloween bucket. I didn't wear a costume though. But I've been posting pictures of myself in costume as the Joker as if I was just wearing that and not did it 2 years ago. I chilled in my Gram's hot tub last night. It was a trick. Would you like get in there, you're like with your girlfriend making out, and then you realize your grandpa is just like sitting in the corner and he's like, "Don't mind me. Nothing I haven't seen or done in that exact spot with your grandmother and alone." Look how pretty. Oh, your costume was a trick. Yes, I tricked. That was 2 years ago. That floor isn't even like that anymore. They replaced those tiles.
I'm not even like that anymore. I'm not the Joker. I'm normal now. Why am I still talking like this? So I can apologize, so everyone knows it's me. But I'm nice now. Nice now.
I know that there's a way to get it to like continue the echo. I just think it's funnier if the echo just stops.
I'm nice now.
But yeah, look how great this is.
This is pretty good if I do say so myself. Feels so alive, like you're really there. Like you expect it to start moving at any moment. Oh, with the magic of artificial intelligence, you could create an animation out of any still image just with the click of a button and type it in what you want. I can't imagine a better deal. Art school? Professional software?
Is there a way to port this into Blender? Yes. I forget it right now, but Blender accepts one of the file types. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if you're aware, but the stream isn't moving. I'm just taking a break. I'm just taking a little break. I know the stream's not moving. VR shit is like really, really, I don't know, on your face. Really, it's all in your face. It's extreme. But yeah, it's literally all in your face, so good to take a break from that for a sec. For a bitch. I mean, I could take a break to try and get it into Blender, but I don't really have any plan for that. Kind of like how it looks right now. Just put it into Midjourney and have Midjourney ruin it. Man, I was very optimistic about AI when I thought it was being made for people like me. And not people who just like don't even want to chew their food. You know what I mean? Does it feel like that? It's like it's not there to help artists you know, get on with it. It's there to do your work. And it's like, well, wait a second. I need to do a certain percentage of my own work before I can even call it mine. I can't have you just like chew my food for me too. Is that one advert where the guy can't pick what he's ordering from a drive-thru? Hey, you want AI to think for you? Oh my god. What are the chances that AI will give you a suggestion you even want? I mean, I guess if you're the kind of person who doesn't even think at all. Did they really do that? They did that. They did. I heard they made an AI thing at McDonald's, but like you pull up to the drive-thru and the AI takes your order. That's so ridiculous. Like, I mean, I don't know, why not just make it easier to like send your order to McDonald's before you get there if you want to incorporate computers so badly. Like, can you order McDonald's via text? Can you be like, hey, the McDonald's on Main Street, that one, hash brown and coffee? Like, you just send a text to that. Send a text to McDonald's. It's like the same number. It's just like you type in the code, or I don't know. All of this feels so much brainier than just interacting with an AI. AI is so much more brainlessy. Oh my god, they've just been making things like that. Like, you know, like it was so brainless to be like, download the app. But like, you know, it feels even more, it's like it's been going in that direction even more ever since. Like, you know, now it feels like if somebody can download an app, you're like impressed. You're like proud of them. You're like, wow, you figured out how to download an app? That's amazing. Like, I thought you could only figure out how to find my address and run me over. Is that basically Uber Eats or DoorDash? I mean, I thought we were talking about a drive-thru. That, like, you go to a drive-thru and you, like, are using technology to kind of, like... They should predict my order for my face structure and brainwaves. Yeah, well, they can, and they're just not doing it. That's how... that's how selfish they're being. They should just, like, measure the, like, I don't know, hamburger levels in your feces to find out what you've been eating to give you more of that. You know, it measures your shit, and then it gives you stuff based on that data. It just feeds you a piece of poop. It's like, it seems like they've been eating shit. So, here's some shit. What's next? AI choose my food for me. That's what I was just saying, yeah. That, like, it's not like you can just get it to do some things for you. You have to get it to do everything for you, or else it doesn't want to help. It's like, all right, but that's your art. And people can see it's your style. Yeah, until somebody trains an AI chat, or not AI chatbot, until somebody trains an AI model on the, like, zero smoothing flash brush style that I used to do all my cartoons in, then nothing looks like me. I mean, that doesn't sound difficult. It sounds like you could probably do that easily. It's just nobody's thinking in those terms. Most people are thinking in terms of, like, copying Disney. Copy Disney? That's a pretty good style. Alright, let me try something. I'm gonna try something. Alright, this time the headphones are over the headset. So I have to actually take the headset. I have to take everything off. If I have to take my headset off. But now it might stop slipping off of my face. Let me already snagged on something. chair doesn't fully push in. My God, I had it. I had him. Now he'll never come again. Alright, let's put Heidi into the scene. She's cute. Where'd the scene go? Oh, it's up above me. Eh. They have shiny and emissive, but they both would be good, but I feel like neither actually is what I need. I'll just choose a new white that's like kind of yellow. Like that. That bouncing means I need to... Oh, brother! Is that really all I get? Alright, I got a little extra cable. But my lighthouses can't see me that well when I'm tilted that way, so I have to tilt this way. It makes no difference to me, but it makes all the difference to it. It does make a little difference because now the cable is twisting around me a little. Yeah, I might need to get like, eventually need to get like a wireless version of this. But, man, I wish I could just skip to the no headset version already. Because, like, you could do this without a headset. With a thing called a cave. Oh, brother. If I were a rich man, I could afford a cave. That'd be so fucking sick, dude. A cave. It's like a, an acronym. Stands for, like, something virtual environment. I think cave is actually the first word of cave as well. weird. He's weird. Ah, just really scary looking. Nice now. Hey guys, nice now. Oh, they got a little Space Invaders noise in there. Tut, 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 tut. Let's take a photo of this. Lighting. Nah, I liked it better before. Yeah, it's better with shadows like that. Oh, underneath is good. It's like sunset. Yeah. Too bad I didn't leave any room for sunset in the background. Maybe I can. Oh, right. I can change the. I grab the sky and move the. I can change that a bit. Oh, how pretty. How nice. Where's the sky? Oh, there's the sun or moon. The sun, separate thing. The moon. The moon down. Oh, there's the. That's the sun. Now it's noon. And now it's moon. Now it's moon. Now it's noon. Now it's moon. It's also making a noise. Alright, let's see. Horizon is there. So this would be a sunset. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of this. Now let's just do the sun. And then when we're almost happy with that, we'll add in the extra light. I don't know what to do with this sky. There's a lot of options. There's the sun. Where it should be. Any of these directions. Should be big shadow overcasting the whole thing, or should shadows be small and overhead? Or should they be long and yeah, I think they should be long but not it. I guess it can't even tell. Alright. Fuck it. That looks good. Now let's add extra lighting. Smaller? Maybe. Or yeah, like just like have like a glow from the sunset on everything. A little more darkness. There we go. That's pretty good. Can I turn this down? Just kind of just like move it further away, I guess. That's pretty good. All right, let's take a photo of that. Looks out of focus. That's a little too close. Like if you're that big, it's gonna look like that. But if you get small, you can photograph it a little better. It looks better from far away, frankly. That's good. Alright. Let's leave it at that and take another break. Oh. Hey, I'm back. I can see the chat now. How's everybody doing? Oh my god. It is pretty amazing what you can do. And I'm like, this is so hard. I'm talking about just like taking things off my head and doing wires. I guess it's not difficult, really. It's nothing like hunting a woolly mammoth or something, which is what I was really designed for. Let's face it. That's what humans were really made for, right? Untangling wires is too hard, but fighting woolly mammoths is easy. I wouldn't be able to fight a mammoth. Well, not alone. You and a bunch of guys fought a mammoth. It would be like, dinner. Just like you do like one. It's like you have. It's like you're all picking up. I don't know, something like a couch, something that you would probably not be able to move by yourself. I don't need tool slop to take down mammoths. This generation is too soft. But we're also designed to make tools, like even, you know, stone tools and stuff like that. Is like we're sort of biologically inclined to make tools. So I feel like that's also natural. We couldn't fight woolly mammoths without tools. Good mammoth burger sounds pretty good. It'll happen. They'll bring him back and then they'll turn him into food again. I can see the drawing rotating, or I can see the drawing vibrating a little. I don't know what that's about. It's probably just like sort of on the boundary. Ah, I like pumpkins. Lab-grown meat, is that vegan? It sounds less ethical to you? I mean, it's probably not. Well, yeah, I don't know. Should you have to kill for meat to be healthy? It's like if you're eating cancer, basically, you're just like sampling a flavor, and it's really, well, I don't know, because like lab-grown meat isn't that horrifying if you think about how they make meat already. It's kind of already really unnatural, and lab-grown meat is just kind of like what sounds like a natural progression to that. If it horrifies you, it's probably because all meat production is horrifying. Man, we gotta go back to kill our own woolly mammoths. What happened to those dudes? What, we eat them all? I guess we ate them all. And we turned them into me. Can you be abusive to cells? I mean, cells are alive whether or not the animal is sentient. Cells are all alive, they're growing. It's like hair or skin. These things that are sort of like dead growing on us. I mean, you're gonna have to accept that every kind of consumption, whether it's literal consumption or otherwise, comes at a cost. Comes at a cost of something. But it all comes from the sun originally. So if you're eating nothing but plants, that's the most direct way of getting nutrients. We can't be fucking photosynthesizing, so we can just eat like plant-based versions of everything. I mean, it's still not even close to there when it comes to like pizza cheese. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of them are really good. I think that should be a priority, frankly. I think vegan mozzarella should be a priority of humanity, because fuck Bill Gates. It's not good to just like constantly produce methane and CO2. Why? So we can have more cheese? I mean, I guess the right thing to do would be to just stop eating it or eat like a lot less of it. But we're addicted to the shit. We love pizza, and we love all kinds of stupid shit with cheese on it. Nachos, fries, burgers. Just eat cheese. I mean, I think just eating cheese might be better, because then you're actually eating the cheese and not just like coating everything in cheese. Pizza, I'm not sure, because like pizza, on one hand, pizza is like it is the cheese, but on the other hand, you can make it without the cheese. It still can be good if you get the right toppings. And cheese is really just one of the toppings. Cheese is another term for money for a reason. Like popcorn? What? Wait, were you responding to something else? Or were you saying popcorn is a term for money? Because it should be. Popcorn should be like, when you say your movie sold out, like, yeah, my movie sold sold popcorn. Popcorn is a term for cheese. Exactly. So you actually say that like it's sold popcorn? Because that's a really fun. I like that. That's fun. Like to say that, like, because popcorn is like pretty cheap, right? So you're basically saying like you're turning that into money. Yeah, popcorn is delicious. I love it. So, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like Toy Story? I'm glad you asked that, Woody Toy Story 24. You know, I have a term for like when something it like comes out when you're the right age for it, it's a direct hit. Or a critical hit. Or what I really should be saying is it was super effective. Because Pokemon was one of those things. I was the age of the characters. That's a big deal. Of like when it comes out and you're the age of the character. That's a direct hit. So I was probably like Andy's age when Toy Story came out. So not only do I still think it's a really good movie, but it was a direct hit. So I don't know if I could even fathom not liking it. Toy Story 1 is still the best Pixar movie they've ever made. And I'm sorry to say that, because I watched Finding Nemo recently and I was just like, man, none of the jokes are good in this movie. Doesn't have that Toy Story edge. It's not a terrible movie, but it's like, it's not a funny movie. Not really. I like the mine. I like the mine seagulls. Other than that, I feel like the jokes are kind of just like anti-humor, like he's a clownfish and he's not funny. So it's like anti-humor where the joke is that he never finishes telling the joke and he's a clownfish. It's like stuff that's funny but not haha funny. When I was a kid, I liked the seagulls. They are still pretty funny. I still quote that. What? Mine? Mine? Like I don't know, there's something hilarious about an animal that's just like there to take. like a chihuahua that's like, can I have this? I can do this? Can I take this? Can I take the thing? And like the chihuahua takes a thing and is still looking at you like, is it okay? Can I do this? And like when raccoons just like carry something off with their hands while walking on their feet, and they're just kind of like glancing at you like, am I in trouble? Or like just like the way they hunch over when they walk away, they look like they're like, don't chase me. I did nothing. I didn't steal anything. Seagulls are actually like this. Yeah, I mean, I think Dory is the problem. They got a really famous comedian to do her voice, and it's just like, you know, her jokes are like cutesy, but not like really good. Like his son Pablo, his son Elmo, his son, you know, she forgets everything. Yeah, it's like there's like one joke that carries throughout for each character. I feel like the turtles are kind of annoying. I do think it's funny when he's like, look, you're really cute, but I don't understand what you're saying. Ellen, oh my god, the Dory movie, that made me mad. I mean, I would like to go back and watch the aquarium scene, just because, I don't know, maybe it was good. They had a scene in an aquarium. I don't know, it's like, every time a Pixar movie would come out like that one, they'd really just like talk about the technical stuff that they had to make for it. And I feel like the actual story, because like that octopus was impressive, but nobody really remembers the character, right? Like, I don't remember him exactly like what he was like. I just remember he was a technically impressive looking thing. What's your thoughts on Twilight? It's like the Planet Sheen equivalent of Finding Nemo. I think you're talking about Finding Dory, not Twilight. I've never seen Twilight. Do I have thoughts on it? I mean, Twilight is like it's like fanfic, and like people make fanfics of it, and it's like a fanfic within a fanfic, like two mirrors held up to each other. So like it's like the idea is that it's fanficky, right? It's so stupid. I mean, it's stupid, but is it supposed to be like, it's supposed to just like be like a cheesy romance novel, and like it's not really one of those things that was ever like expected to go really like famous. Planet Sheen. Yeah, like what the fuck? Who was that for? I guess Sheen. It was Sheen. He was blackmailing the company and said that
You gotta make a show about me.
and Jimmy doesn't get to come. Thought that was 50 Shades. Yeah, isn't that a fanfic? But like Twilight is also a fanfic. It's like a fanfic of like a Anne Rice, right? And Anne Rice is like a fanfic of Dracula, and Dracula is a fanfic of history. So I mean, I don't know where werewolves come from exactly, but I feel like vampires have a few different origins over time, but like, you know, vampire media continues to evolve and fascinate people. You know, the idea that like a guy can live forever will always fascinate people because he's still alive no matter what decade. Dracula's still alive no matter what decade it is. He's dead and loving it. Nobody dresses as Dracula on Halloween anymore. Does anybody? You see anybody as Dracula or like a classical vampire guy? Vampires were based off of a king that was bad. But yeah, I feel like vampires just exist in real life. Just bloodsuckers. I was a gnome for Halloween. Nice. Classical vampires will always be cool. I liked Castlevania when I was a teenager. Shit was so fucking cool. Just as a plague doctor. Nice. Nickelodeon in general just kind of sucks. Well, when did it not? When was the last time it didn't? I guess like Avatar, when it was airing Avatar The Last Airbender. Nickelodeon, you know, just like all those other stations, I feel like they kind of just like cling to one success while everything else just gets like shaved away. But when they were in their prime, they were making like a lot of crap. Like, I don't know. I guess some of it was pretty good, but you know, I guess they decided they don't want to make a million shows. No stuffing. No stuffing this place with characters and creators. I feel like that was better though, because you know, there's just like more to choose from. There's more variety. But yeah, like I think it is kind of true that like a lot of it was crap. Like you know, go back even further to like you got like Huckleberry Hound shit. I mean, he was probably the good ones. The other crap they made was even worse. Hanna-Barbera made too many shows for you to even name. They don't even know what they made over the years. There's like 700 different Scooby-Doo knockoffs made by them. Doug is kind of crap. You take that back. Doug is my inspiration. Doug. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of Crundus, but like, I feel like there was like a real initiative to make just like a million fucking shows, especially in Canada, where it was like you had to you had to make a certain amount of shows Canadian. A certain percentage of shows had to be made in Canada, so they just made Crundus like Monster by mistake. I mean, like, you know, back then they had like Doug and Hey Arnold. Well, no, they had like, okay, they were in waves. There's like Doug, Rugrats, Ren Stimpy, and then later they got like Hey Arnold, Cat Dog, and sorry, Doug, Ren Stimpy, Rocco, and Rugrats. And then later it was like Hey Arnold, Cat Dog. I don't even remember. It's been so long. It's like they only showed reruns of Doug and Rugrats mostly. Ren Stimpy is like that shit is funny, but that was not a kid show like all the others were kids shows. Hey Arnold felt too good for Nick. Maybe. That was a show that was held back. It was not as edgy as they wanted to get with it because it was on Nick. Angry Beavers, yeah, that one. There's like Chalk Zone. There's like and then on Cartoon Network they started with like Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, and Two Stupid Dogs. And then later it was like the Powerpuff Girls, Time Squad. What else was going on? Like the mid to late 90s. Hot take: Ren Stimpy Games era is good. I have no opinion because I don't watch those. I just didn't bother. I think I've seen them, and some of them were like, these are kind of similar to the original, so like I probably wouldn't be able to tell. Samurai Jacob, yeah. The adult party cartoon made me wonder if the rest of Ren Stimpy being good was an accident. All right, let's roll up my sleeves for this one. I might actually talk about this for forever. So let me get back into VR and maybe do like some Ren and Stimpy drawings. All right. The topic was adult party cartoon was so bad that it made me wonder why the original was good. Maybe it was an accident. You kind of question it now that you see it's like you know, maybe back in those days you could be like Howard Stern, where you're like, you know, these fucking assholes, also Viacom, you know, these fucking assholes at Viacom have been holding me back creatively. You guys don't even know what it would look like to see me unrestricted, unrestrained. Wouldn't you love to see that? And they were like, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Adult party cartoon? Are you kidding? That sounds awesome. And it did kind of sound cool, didn't it? I think maybe there's like a part of us that really did want it to be good. Like, you know, you can't imagine it being good now, but like imagine if you just heard about Ren Stimpy adult party cartoon. You might be like, yo, word. So like the show comes out and yeah, it is what it's promised to be, a unrestrained, more creative control John K. fucker cartoon with all the offensive humor, even more perverted, disgusting, and you know, it doesn't skimp on that. It delivers what was promised, right? And yet fucking blows, man. And I don't know if we even know it yet. We're watching it, and it's definitely Ren and Stimpy, but you know, maybe we didn't say it back then, but years later we're like, man, that sucked. That sucked, and John K should be in jail because it sucked. So like that, you know, now that was like 20 years ago. It's like, how do we even like come to terms with all this? What the fuck? Was the show being good in the first place just an accident? Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Well, you know, I don't know. Try to think about it before I try to answer, because I have something I believe is the answer. What do you guys think? I don't know. Just think. You don't have to comment if you don't want to, because I'm not reading the comments. So just think. I don't know. Need to think. Anyway, let's get on with it. So I think that it's because, and this goes for pretty much anything. Pretty much all art movements are like this. There is a time and a place, and there is a guy. And the guy is the guy who delivers the goods. But there also was a time and place. And it's not like they were the only ones in the 90s making stuff in that vein, right? Everybody sort of realized we're in the blowback era. We're in the era of what's the word? The pushback, the reaction to all the like wholesome family crap. We're in that era of the backlash era. That's the word. So like finally all these people who hated this stuff realized they hated it, and they're like, yeah, let's make some nasty little bastard cartoons. And you know, that should happen over and over, like with Newgrounds and the internet, and John K was there for that. John K was making the George Liquor cartoon because he was fired from Ren and Stimpy. You know, he was trying to get some other adult cartoon shit going. And John is a narcissist who tries to take credit for everything. You know, he tries to take credit for revitalizing cartoons, but it was really Ralph Bakshi who did that. Ralph Bakshi, who'd probably never take credit for that. Like, I didn't even do anything. I just made some bad drawings with some stupid cartoons. And John K is like, I'm your friend. See, I'm your friend. Live inside me. Live inside me. My body is your home. You can live in my stomach. Look, I'm making you a couch. You can sleep on it. What are you waiting for? There, let me pull my cable. Let me untangle my cable so I can lie down on my terrible couch in John K's character's stomach. I actually am on my bed, and the lighthouse that like detects sends the data or whatever is like, it's like right above me, so I might go like for a second. You know, it's not so bad being inside Stimpy's stomach. See? I'm not so bad. I'm nice now. Oh, my beloved ice cream bar. My favorite. Get away from me. They all want my ice cream bar. They've been trying to take it from me since I was a child. I'm going to live inside it. There's like a Captain Toad level in here. Like, here's some grass you can plug. I'm so mind comf in here. It's so comfy on the bed and also in Stimpy. Look, it's growed. Can't get any closer than that. Ow! Anyway, you can make worlds within worlds. But yeah, as I was trying to explain, there is a time and a place, and they were in a time and they were in a place, and they were doing things that had not been done before, and that was the thing, that you could do it because it hadn't been done before. You can't make it now. You can't make it 20 years ago because it had already been done. Like, Newgrounds was there. That was the new thing when they were making the adult party cartoon. You think that this shit can compete with Newgrounds? It's still censored. Newgrounds wasn't. Newgrounds let you kill celebrities. Now they don't. Stimpy doesn't even have a tail. See how lazy I could be. Just like not even lift my arm from off of my face. Just like do this. See? Looks even better. Alright, now I'm gonna put it as high up as I can go. Ugh, I can't even reach it now. Doing stuff blind like that is tough. You know, it kind of sucks, but it works. The hand. That one's not as good. But like, that's all of this is not to say that the guy was not really the guy or something. You know, the guy was the guy, and they needed the guy to make the show. Guy's sick fuck. That's why we like the guy. I mean, not really. Not the way he was a sick fuck in real life. It's like, I made a cartoon about this. Literally, Hitler is evil, but his art is equally evil, and the thing about evil that was bad is God. It's still evil, but not bad evil. It's neutralized. It's vented out into the art. Which is, you know, you can say that about John too. They don't let me make my cartoons. That's why I have to rape people. You know, maybe it isn't exactly, but. I am lying on my back right now. Here, let me get up a little. I have a pillow. There we go. That's there. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's like if you're exploring unexplored territory, you could really only do that once. And after you've done that, you have to show everybody what else you're up to. You know, like I was thinking about how Picasso was not just a guy for one time and place. He was an artist for a long time. He was in a lot of different movements. He copied and was copied, and it's hard to tell where a lot of other people begin and he ends. But so Stimpy wears gloves and Ren doesn't? I guess. Because, you know, you can talk shit as much as you want about this dude, but you're still a fan of his work. It's like, how do I even, like, reconcile something like that? You know, it's because it wasn't just him. We've seen it proven that when it was just him, it wasn't itself. He was right to come up with that cartoon, but he didn't actually know how to make it all by himself. I think it's like he can come up with it, but it's really a show made by Nickelodeon. It's really a show made by a whole group of people, and those people know what it is to them. I'm not saying that's the right way to work. I'm saying it's the right way to make a thing like this, which is a mass-marketed television show on network TV that is shown to 7-year-olds. They had to make 7 and up as like the rating. They had to add ratings to TV because of this show. Oh yeah, it was like remember this shit. TVY7. Like a show like Doug is actually for kids. This shit, fuck you. It's a great show though. I'm glad they made it. It's just like that was not a direct hit. Well, this was, but like this show was not a direct hit. Not for me. At least was not a hit for me initially. Sorry, Stimp. I don't want to actually destroy him. I want to save this first. Almost ran out of undos, probably. But yeah, like there was a time and a guy and a place when this show just didn't exist in any form yet. And then once it existed, you got bam, the Schnookums and Meat funny show, and it's just like a literal ripoff that looks exactly like it. You know, it doesn't look like the characters, but it looks like Ren and Stimpy stylistically, and it's like even stole the like the font and like the style of the like text and title cards. It's like, I don't know what the hell that's about. It's like, you know, you can't just like, All right. Well, I was just saying that it's sort of like a movement by a whole studio, a whole group, and not just one guy. But yeah, like we are still like just filling in the blanks of what this guy came up with. You need the guy as much as you need everybody else. And you need those everybody else to sort of keep him in line. And like this also went for like rock and roll. You say it about the Beatles. The Beatles definitely were in that time period as much as they were creating and coming up with stuff. They were taking and making it theirs. Like, we're only human. We all do that. We all copy without even realizing it. Or else we do it on purpose as we eat other person. I'm going to steal this character. I'm going to raid over. Well, yeah, no, I don't really believe in like this character is mine now because I don't like the guy who created it. I mean, the guy who created it was never supposed to be in a like parasocial relationship with you. I think that's the problem, that he's like talking to people online as if it's like, hello friends. I mean, I'm trying to be friendly to my followers, but there's a difference between that and like your close friends. I think you have to, you could become a friend online, but you have to establish that. You can't just act like you're friends. It's like then fans act the same way. You both kind of like take from each other that way. Everyone's my friend. You have to be my friend. You have to be nice to me because I'm nice now. Yeah. John was like, be my pal. You teenage girls, be my pal. It's sad because like it's not just impressionable teenage girls. It's just like literally everybody who's under the impression that a cartoon success or even like a career success hinges on like some big fucking ego, some big doucher whose ego is bigger than your entire planet. It is basically your entire world to just like look up and see this every morning. He's like, woo! It's like, this guy's fucking like mentally ill shit was funny. His like, ice cream bar rant was great. But like, how often do we have to see him? Like, are we living with him? Or are we in a relationship with him? That's what it kind of feels like. That's like, it's like first he made a good show for Nick, and then he got fired from it. It's like, it's everyone else's fault, not mine, that I get fired. The Gestapo, that makes me the Jews, not the Nazis. But like, he really did see it like that it was like the Gestapo coming for him, like the Nazis were invading his cartoon. Stimpy doesn't have a tail, but he does have an ass. It's like not even that big. Maybe the butt cheeks are really big, but they don't like extend that far. Yeah, that's actually close. Let me just like, I mean, that dimple was pretty good. I mean, that's not bad either. I just want to uninflate that like a teeny tiny bit. But yeah, it was no accident that that show was good, but it was about the time and place. It was the 90s. The Ren Stimpy party cartoon was made a lot later. It was made after the era was already old, saturated with crap like this. It wasn't a breath of fresh air. It was a fart of old stink. And it doesn't matter how fresh coded something is. It will always eventually seem old once we've fully explored it. And now it's just blob slop. But yeah, don't believe them if they ever say they're bringing that shit back. They tried that once and then they try it again. Just blob slop. I'll try that again where they like morph into each other. Just save it first. I want to destroy my wonderful artwork that doesn't fucking suck. It doesn't even suck. It's not even fucking garbage. I mean, a lot of art is. Even my own art. Even my own art that everyone loves is fucking garbage. But, you know, I love garbage. I'm a raccoon. Raccoons are so cute. There. A ball of garb. Like Crundus ball. Gonna draw a raccoon. Loving it. Do I have fun other old things? Maybe they're not safe for work and I can't show them. Nah, that's fine. Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of stuff. It's just this Pizza Tower fan art I made a few years ago. This, which is like, I'm not even sure, just playing around, I guess. Just like, I probably just made like a world and then just like tried to like fuck it up in all different ways. There might even be like tiny little worlds within these worlds. Yeah, I know there is somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly. Are there worlds within this? This might just be a big blob of nothing, but there's like a tiny world somewhere else. Nope. I don't know. I like doing this. It's fun. Just like go into like a div. Just like create a home. Here we go. Look at my little house. My little tunnels. Digging. Yeah, and then like you like zoom out to see the map. It's like, alright, I'm in red. Let's see if I can get somewhere else. These look like tunnels that were filled in. Maybe not. Alright. Still in the same place? Oh, I'm on this part now. I'm big. Alright, let's see what I can see from up here. Oop. Nothing. What? Yeah, what was this? What was this whole thing? I'm sure I was thinking like a whole story while making this. Like this thing's like a giant gun. It's shooting those things. Oh, more tunnels. More homes. Nothing here. Yeah, just a couple tunnels. Just tunneling around. Yeah, this is a tunnel. Yeah, getting smaller and smaller details here. Except I didn't actually do much. Or tunnel, wait, that one's... Nah. I don't know. I should just start a new one. I'm pretty sure, though, that there was something in, like, this wall that I want to look at. Oh, yeah, here. Look. Something here. That. See it? What the I feel like there's like a great evil trapped within this. Take a peek, shall we? Oh no, there's nothing in here. This is the thing inside the thing. I don't know what it means, but let's just like destroy it and see if the world blows up too. Seems like something that would just like make it, the whole thing blow up. Is there anything in this? Yeah, like anytime you can see. Wait, what's that? Beer. Anything? No. I don't know why I put a sphere here. Wanted there to be. I don't know. Maybe it's a power source. Let's blow it up. Zoom out. Alright, let's start a new scene. And let's just like do the exact thing. So, like just make like planetoids and then just like dig. Go digging in them. Let's make a bed. A glowing bed. Get on the bed, not in the bed. Bouncy, bouncy. You can actually kind of see the bounce. Oh, can I stand up and hop on the bed? I can do this. Anyway, where am I? Like a bathroom. This is so hard. It looks bad. That up a bit. Bang that out with a hammer. Don't want the water to come in crooked. Speaking of which, I could actually have the water come in too. Oh yeah, dude. The bathroom's free. Feel free to use it. I warmed it up for you. I wonder if there's a world outside of this purple thing that I'm in. Let's make a window. Guess this is a pretty big purple thing. Keep just, like digging, I guess. Make more rooms. Make a second floor in this place. How far until I get out of here? Here we go. Oh shit. There is like at least a 5-floor house here. As tall as it gets. 4 floors is not bad. Hey, did I fit a... So this is my room. This is the basement. Kitchen. I don't know. The bridge, because maybe this is like a... It looks kind of like a submarine. There's something besides water. What about the world outside of this purple thing? This red thing? Yeah, what if instead of being inside of a purple thing, we were just inside of a red thing? There was stuff called grass outside the purple thing in the red thing. Here we go. Grass clumps. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eye while doing this. I don't know. But all the vegetation outside of our world that we don't even know about. All the life that might be existing. It's like, shit, we're under attack. They're shooting through the red thing into the purple thing. Don't worry, they'll never... Oh, no! Alright, well, let's assess the damage. Holy shit. They almost shot into my room. Look at this shit. They did shoot into my room. Alright, let's rebuild. Put boards up. I don't know. I'm taping this place up so nobody comes here. Caution tape. I made this hole. Let's just fill it in with glue. Like the dream where you have a dream where there's like extra rooms in your house that you didn't even know about. Like this whole time there was a room right here. Now there's a little tunnel to it. Secret. Secret within thing within thing. Anyway, I need to take this off again. Ugh. Just taking a break.
I'm staying. It's my coffee.
Just eating pieces of paper. These like seaweed snack things. Like eating wrapping paper. Sounds like seaweed? Good guess. I did just say I was eating paper. That was a pretty good hint. Yeah, you can eat seaweed apparently. That stuff they wrapped sushi with was seaweed the whole time. Seaweed is so fucking good. I wish I was a fish that I could just eat seaweed. All right, let's see. What were people saying? What are people saying? Basically the same thing I said. That wasn't just John. Yeah. But you know, look at Matt Groening versus The Simpsons. You'll also see that he lacks a lot of the things that make the show good by himself. He made a comic called Life in Hell, and it's funny, but it doesn't have some of the like major internal organs that the show has. There's never anything heartfelt in Life in Hell. Actually, that's not true. The gay guys are heartfelt sometimes. They love each other. But like, that's usually just not Matt Groening's thing. It's usually Sam Simon adds the heart. It's like they're all combining their powers, like in Captain Planet, and his power is heart. Nobody knows what that is, but you would notice if it was gone, because The Simpsons would always do shit that was like sad. Oh, it's so sad. Why? And Homer's like crying over a donut or something. But yeah. Matt Groening's comics were a little like different. And like you can tell when Matt Groening is writing the joke, because it's like always like a joke about grad students. Like Matt Groening, only he could write that joke because only he has that perspective. Like you don't usually examine the individual Beatles of the Beatles, but these are the things you learn if you do. The show always had an anti-authority thing going on. That came from the creator himself. I don't think James L. Brooks was trying to say that in any of his work. But James L. Brooks was the guy who like had made sitcoms and stuff before. And then Sam Simon, I don't know exactly what his role was. Like executive producer. I feel like the role of the producer is to give us the finished version of the thing. I forget what she was saying, but Mary was telling me that there was like a famous song where like the producer just like started putting in his own vocals to fix a song, and then it was done. That's kind of what you do. You're like you know, you have a lot of power, so you usually just tell people what to do, but also sometimes it's just like hands-on, so that the executive producer can, you know, like I think the executive producer's main job is watching the show, kind of, because like if you watch the show and something's off, he'll say exactly what needs to be changed. The Simpsons is coming to Fortnite. There's going to be a whole Springfield season. Ah, the Springfields are going to Fortnite. The Sprinksons. Want more Audrey and Victor? Not today. Today is Saturday. I mean, I could switch to animation. I was thinking about it. I'm getting a little tired of sculpting, but maybe I should do one more phase. Although after that, I have to go eat dinner. So let's see. Mo is a skin. Oh, in Fortnite. I see. I thought you were saying he just is a skin. Add morning to you. Oh man, I had too much candy yesterday. I wish I had some left. I had a Kit Kat that I found on the ground. It was great. Freezer-filled Kit Kat. Hey, I mean, come on, it's worth it. Kit Kats are pretty thug. Yeah, there's razors, candy. They put razors in candy and then they put it on the ground. So homeless people can pick it up and die. Hey, congrats on the growth of your Patreon. It's well deserved, man. Thank you. I really need... You knew that already, though? Yeah. I'm very happy with the response. Good turnout. I practically reached my goal of 1,000. And, you know, I've spelled out what I plan to do, and my long-term goal of 5,000 and 10,000. I don't know if that's gonna happen or if it'll come to that. Maybe I'll just not need money in a couple years. But if in a couple of years I get to that, then it's just gonna be like full-blown studio. I would love to start though with just being able to pay my own bills. And, well, could always use more, so I'm gonna keep banging that drum, but I'll also keep uploading. I need to actually get some stuff out. Finish stuff that I started and never got back to. I never lived with Patreon support. I did get a little more back in the Great the Show days, but Yeah, I guess we did kind of need it. Back then I was like living off of my savings. I was running out of money, and we were doing Patreon. We did t-shirts, and that worked. That shit worked. But you know, you gotta do all of that. Savings, Patreon, I think. In order to stay independent. Takes a lot. Takes a lot out of you. But you know, I'm glad that there are a lot of people who want to take some of that pressure off of me. I have been finding it very difficult to keep going lately. I still haven't taken the leap, even though I've set up my website Patreon. Still shitting myself telling my subs that I am a human that needs money if they want me to make them laugh. Yeah, I think you need to do a combination of things. You need to tell them that you're struggling, and also that you have a lot to offer. Because you know, people are probably just gonna ignore if you don't have anything for them. Although I'm glad that people just gave, even though I didn't necessarily show what I was working on. They're like, oh yeah. Yeah, the Dog of Wisdom guy. A word. Gonna make Dog of Wisdom 7. I don't know. I don't know the specific reasons of why people want to support. I hope it's because they want to see my cartoons. And not, you know, not just like because I made them feel bad by saying I'm struggling. I think if I say I'm struggling and I can't finish my cartoons, that's like a good call to action for people. That, like, you know, if you tell them that they need to now choose between Slopus and prime rib, and that the prime rib is only $1, even though, you know, it'll come next year, but it's only $1. Like, people will go for that, I think. You give them the alternative of, okay, I guess I'm making 30 South Park parodies. And they're like, no, Joe, you already have a South Park parody. It's called Audrey and Victor. You should just make that. I have 3 they busted my ass in. They're nearly done. I'm holding hostage before I take the leap. I really gotta keep my patrons updated. I never really did that. It's because you think too much about the money that comes in from ad revenue. It's like, you know, not everybody has this model, but like the ones who do are just thinking about ads all the time. They're just thinking about, hey, you know, if I do this, it'll get 4 million views. If I do that, it'll be 8 million views. It's like, this is like Mr. Beast just thinking to himself while on a date with his wife. Like, no. I need 150 million views. Ads ruin art. Make nothing from ads. I didn't care about that shit. Ads are pretty bad. Unless you make millions of views, then ads are really giving you a lot. But like, why? I don't know. Why even? It costs more to run those ads by like turning my art into some shitty Google product that distracts you. It's like, it costs more of humanity's time to watch my videos and they count all that time and show it to you as if it's like a thing you've earned, but actually it's just, here's all the time you've wasted, here's all the time we've wasted for you because we force these videos in front of people. You know, what about the people who just like want to be here? Ads do ruin art. This is what the PeerTube guys were saying, that they don't want to just like recreate YouTube by putting ads at the forefront. That you really should just try to find alternative methods of funding it, like Patreon and shit. It does make me laugh when there's a pre-roll ad on my Black Mirror in real life video. Black Mirror in real life. And then it's like an ad for Black Mirror. I enjoy how you talk and the humor. I've been here, but not until recently. I've been listening. I have a lot of shit to say. I'm getting sick of people not listening. So instead of going broke and no one listening to me, people are paying me and listening. So it's a win-win for me. You know, I broke and finally told people how bad it is to be me. And a lot of sympathy, I think. Like, let's all help, not just me, but other people who make stuff. Let's all help them move away from this model and start to look at the world as like not just a big pile of shit to run ads on. You know, New York City is also just treated like a big pile of shit. Like, why is it just a fucking ad? It's only things that are my things too. It's like my art, my city. Run ads on it. I wish I could have made money without ever having to do that, but I feel like it's not that difficult to make that much money without ads. That I've already gone over what I usually make in a month. It doesn't help that the internet as it stands dumbed down people's ability to consume content not on major platforms. Let me close out of this fucking Sculptor app already. I think I'm done. I don't know if I hit save. I'm trying to do this without the headset. I'm just looking at the screen. Anyway, that was fun. Let's do something else. Do something else before I have to leave, which is soon. I gotta make dinner, but fun though. Hey Mecca. What's up Chunkus? What's up Monkey Butter? Oh, he's monkey dust. Ideally, if my Patreon is successful, people will be able to consume the content there. That's true. I was thinking about that, like, I could just upload my videos to Patreon where people can just download them and upload them. It's like, I don't really want to paywall the videos. I will paywall the Discord because that's something that has a scarcity, my time and attention. And I realized that I don't know if I even want to, like, I don't want to, like completely wall myself off of fans that are too demanding. I just want to have the boundaries with them. I feel like I have time for everybody. Just like they can't continuously take it. You know, like, it's like, can I have the link to the Discord? It's $2. What? It's like, it's not free, it's paid. Why not? Like, you know, I'm already having money taken away from me. I'm having my own life force, the time of my life. I'm having the time of my life. I'm having it taken. It's like, this is the scarcity, and it's the thing I can do nothing about. That I would just talk to you forever if I could. But the videos aren't scarce. There's no scarcity. It's wrong to paywall videos. I would do it, maybe, if it got me money, but like, I don't want to do things for money. I want to be cool. I want to just like give everything away for free with no ads. I mean, you can go to my site, Great View, and I have some of my videos on that. Not all of them. My YouTube and Newgrounds have most of them, but like, yeah, I kind of just want to be able to make. I mean, there's no other. The only other option is just to like have your videos. Here, let me open up Blender. Have your videos exist in the ether and they don't have a home. It's like, how about instead of by YouTube, that it's just like some random fucker who uploaded my shit to YouTube? Wouldn't that be better? I wish I was born 100 years ago so my shit would be like that. It's just all on YouTube. It's all on archive.org. Well, I guess that is the case. Somebody's putting it on archive.org. But I'm also using my own site, greatview.video, to put my videos on a thing called PeerTube, which is run through WebTorrent. WebTorrent is like an idealistic thing to me. It's like, where's Blender? There we go. That's me. Hi, my hair's a little fuckus from the VR. Not that anyone but me was thinking about that. Yeah, where's Blember? Oh, weird. There we go. Happy late Halloween. Thank you. I was obsessed with the concept of P2P internet for a while. Yeah. Yeah, man. P2P currency. It's the future. I feel like P2P currency is just like, not the future, but a relic of the past. The idea that you need to use the internet to, like, for commerce. when the internet is really just for communication, not commerce. Ads have made the internet unusable. The ad has turned into a sentient being, and now it is like trying to turn everything into content. Horrible. Bads. Badvertisement. Bad man. Bon Braper. He's Don Brapper. He's an AI version of Don Draper, who is an AI version of a real dude. Digital money is in every fucking sci-fi show. People keep reinventing it like it's new or even a good idea. Yeah. Bad man. Bad man. But bad. Bad. Bad man. Bad man. Bad man. Bad man. Bad. Bad man. Bad man. Bad. 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 Bad man. Forgot the fucking cartoon already. Bad man. Right, they love the bad man. They have to come see him. Bad man. Reminds me of the Norm joke. Forget everything you know about bread. Now here's my invention, bread. Oh god. How's it going? Yeah. What were we were talking about digital currency, which, you know, I don't know. It only makes sense if it's like, if it's still referring to an internet that's sort of niche and overrun with like geeks. And not these like bro-y fuckers with iPhones. Like dating apps didn't used to have so many fucking sports fans on them. Yeah, I mean, bread is a good example because, like, feels like someone's always overhyping something, comparing it to bread, saying it's gonna be the biggest thing since sliced bread. Bread is another term for money. That was like the oldest one I can think of, at least. Or you know, what's another word for money that's like food? Bacon is another one. Bring home the bacon. Put bread on the table. You get that cheddar. The bacon cheddar bread. You know, they would say dough. Nobody says dough anymore. Well, maybe they do. They don't think about how it's related to bread, though. Why bread? And why cheese? I thought, what did I read? That, like, it's like government cheese. So it's like a sum. Homer says dough, but he doesn't got any. Sometimes I wonder how the real life Peter Griffin impersonator feels inside. He probably, you know, probably says stuff like, "This is the real life Peter Griffin. Cancer is cringe," and you know, like that's him expressing his like his real beliefs through the character. Like, you know, what if the real life Peter Griffin was just thinking about how like how many people died of cancer? Like he's just like reading the stats, and it's like the, you know, not Peter Griffin, but like the real life person behind that thinking like, oh my god, this is horrible. But then like becoming Peter Griffin kind of to talk about it. And saying something memey instead of just like directly talking about it. Peter the idea versus Peter the person. Well, what does like Peter think about is he's just like a malignant narcissist. He's just like a baby brain psychopath. He's just like, you know, invincible and stupid and undivorceable. Yeah, it's like when I zoom in on that section, it looks so low poly here, but then like the rendered version doesn't even look anything like that. Kind of tell like up there. Yeah, see, even if you zoom in, you can't really see unless you know it's there. Looks great to me. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it, but I'm not going to change it. Although I might actually just like later like come back to that and fix it. I don't know. I guess if I was rendering it like this size maybe, but I'm only rendering it at like this size. This is rendered at 4K, so it's pretty big. First time hopping on one of your streams. Will the art you're working on right now be posted when it's fully completed? I mean, that's usually the plan. There's something mortifying about the idea of Peter Griffin sincerely trying to talk about cancer, but he has to be a clown about it for anyone who to give a shit. Just like existentially speaking. Yeah, that is sad. Holy crap. Cancer's bad. Doesn't he do a thing where it's like, you know what grinds my gears? Racism. I listened to the whole soundtrack. The whole soundtrack of conspicuous fan consumption. You have to think it's good. You have to think it's good. It's important to me. You have to think it's good. You have to think it's good, and you have to let me spoil it for you. How long does it take to finish an animation? This one, I've been working on this cartoon for more than a year. I mean, what you see here is all done this year, but I was like coming up with ideas last year, sketching, you know, doing concepts, that kind of thing, writing, like thinking about things. So it's taken like a year. It might actually be 2 years. I've been doing other things in the meantime. It's just like the amount of time that it takes to make a short cartoon like this is it's quite frustrating for the audience, for me, for my wallet. You know, it takes a lot of money, which is why I'm always rattling a tip jar over here. You know, I don't know if your contributions will make it go any faster because I don't know if I'll actually be able to speed things up. Even if I hire people, I might just be a micromanager. But I would love the opportunity to find out. I think I really do need a few extra hands, even just like part-time. Getting a few extra hands on this project, you know, people who know their way around grease pencil, who can do like the exact kind of shit I'm showing you. Yeah, you don't have to be that person. You could just give them $1. Yeah, no, that's another thing. Joe creates jobs. Very jobly. I'm offering jobs. Very many jobs. Not many. Many jobs. I mean, 0 is better than nothing. 0 is better than nothing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to work for me. I'm gonna be a bigly micromanager. I'm gonna micro them to death with Zerglings. But I mean, if that's what you're into, then maybe you can work on this project. I feel like, you know, it's good to be the king. It's good to be the good Hitler when you're working on your own art, at least. I don't know if it's good to be the good Hitler when you're working on art that's just like involves everybody. Because, like, we were talking about how John was an ass and hard to work with. And then, like, he made the show without them, and they also made the show without him before that. And, you know, we got to see what it would be like. And even though the show, the original, you know, when they did the show without John, it kind of just, like, ended soon after that. And yeah, that's too bad. Maybe it wasn't that good anymore, but it was still probably a lot better than what he made without them, which was Adult Party cartoon. Is just like John K being just creepy and not funny, but just like creepy. I don't think I'm that bad to work with. um, I am a little bit like Joe Murray maybe instead, which is like micromanager, not necessarily an abusive guy, but he may not like what you did and just like fix it. So yeah, I guess that's the kind of thing that I would expect from people who would want to work for me, is that it's ultimately going to be my art, and if I want to just like take it and like, you know, change some things like this, say like, okay, now it's art, then I think, you know, I think that I have a right to do that. It's, you know, it's tough when you're making it and it gets kind of like fucked with, so you can't even be like, oh yeah, I animated this, because it doesn't really even look like your art anymore. But it's not your art. It's mine. So like it would have to be the artist has final say. But that's interesting. That's not really something I'm totally used to. A lot of the time when I'd work with other people like Danielle, she would make wildly different decisions for me, and I'd just be okay with them. And yeah, I think that might be the best thing to do, is just to let artists do whatever they want and not be like, oh no, now I have to fix it. But I think also like there are times where I do have to do that, and it's nothing personal. I think it probably is overall better to try and put your own flair and spin on something. Like if somebody tells you to draw I don't know, somebody tells you to draw a car, that's too hard. Somebody tells you to draw an apple, and it's like they don't specify what apple, but everybody's got a different favorite apple. So you draw your favorite apple, and no matter what the apple was, they're like, great, looks good. And then they use the apple. It's like you got to say to yourself, my favorite apple got into the cartoon. And it's like the director, me, I guess, was indifferent to what kind of apple he wanted. He just wanted an apple. And you, a freak, you put in your favorite kind, which was I don't know, the yellow kind, like golden delicious, yummy. And it's like some people would have just drawn like a red apple, like a gala apple, but you said no, I like this yellow apple, and nobody questioned it. It's like it's totally a cartoon thing though, that you would draw red apples. Um Apples, oranges, bananas. These things are all supposed to be distinct immediately. So if you give me a green apple, a brown banana, uh, you know, a green or a yellow orange. Yeah, there are yellow oranges, but you probably want to make the banana yellow and the orange orange. You want the apple to be red because it's already like a yellow thing and a green thing. There's already like grapes. Or the grapes are purple so that something else can be green. I mean, if this was an ice climber, it'd be a vegetable, like corn. Broccoli. I guess in Pac-Man it was a pear. That's it. Yeah, pear. Pear is green. So apple can't be green, grapes can't be green, banana can't be green, and orange definitely can't be green. Although they and bananas start out as green. Would Pac-Man give a shit? He'd eat that anyway. Um but yeah, that's the rule. That's the cartoon rule that like apples are red because it's recognizable. They do that with a lot of things, and you can call it cliche or you can call it symbolism. I don't know. Depends on your perspective, I guess. On your level of that looks like shit. What the hell happened here? Anyway, I was just talking about apples. I was just talking about hiring people. You know, always trying to get more patrons, and and that I'm not that bad. I'm not that big of an asshole, but I guess if you were, for argument's sake, to become my girlfriend and just like talk to me about cartoons constantly, like while we're in bed trying to go to sleep, there would be problems arise from that. And no. For a time it was good, but when I did that, it wasn't really a relationship. It was just like work. You're just like working while you're doing everything, eating breakfast, going to the bathroom, talking to each other through the door, or just like, on the toilet while the other person's brushing their teeth. Like, all right, you brush your teeth and I'll talk. I don't know. That's that's what John Kay did. He made girls his girlfriend. I mean, I didn't get her to work on my cartoons and then date her. I started dating her first. And no, she wasn't like a fucking fan of my work. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with flipping your car and leaving it there. Just walking away. But yeah, that was tough being in a relationship with work, basically. Probably shouldn't do that. Don't be my girlfriend. Or do. What do I care? Just do it all over again. Well, yeah, I guess there's like that's a pretty good indication that I need to find a balance that's not like not just like just doing cartoons. I mean, my last girlfriend didn't even like my cartoons. Didn't even like my art like before I met Danielle. I guess that is maybe a problem that I should probably not have to put up with. Like, wait, you don't like my art? Well, fuck you, I guess. But like, I think finding that balance is fine. Like someone who's semi involved with making my art would be okay. Put my art on my Tinder account. Yeah, I mean, I haven't tried that. I don't start I'll start a Tinder dating profile with like Hada Bandaga. I'm the bumbus. I made the thumbus. Get the bundes. I get bundes. I'm nice now. I'm a good boyfriend. Be nice to me. Yeah, I don't know. Like I do kind of need to say that eventually. All of that exactly that way. But I don't ever think I should like open with that. I almost like was like that. I was like, I made a famous video or something on my Tinder profile, and when someone was like, so what was the video? I just like never replied because it's like, you know what? Never mind. This is so stupid. I'm not actually defined by that. The fact that I made that video has nothing to do with dating me. Or I guess it has a little to do with dating me, but not as much as you think, to the point where it's like, probably heard of me. Right, like, you know, I don't need to prepare people for that. Like, it's like, I don't know. By the way, something you should know about me, I'm an internet sensation. When I was a kid, they called me Star Wars Kid. And I went, and people made fun of me. You know what I did? I sued them, and I won. That's pretty impressive, right? that I made a video by accident and then got money. I made a viral video that was accidentally seen, and my friend was fucking sued for it. I was like, this is my Tinder profile. I'm Star Wars Kid, but all grown up. This is what I sound like. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Not that. Well, actually, I probably was harassed as much as Star Wars Kid. um, yeah, it is a little like that because it feels like the video is out there. It's like just put out there. It's in the wild. It belongs more to them than it does to me because them watching it 90 million times is the real remarkable thing. I feel like the view count is what makes that video impressive, not the video itself. Or maybe people see the view count and it's like, that's what's funny about it. What I'm trying to say is, when something is a meme, then it's kind of out of your control. It's not really like Star Wars Kid, the creator of the Star Wars Kid meme. It's like when people seem to resent me for that video, I think it's because it was a meme. And it's like, hey, maybe we can kill a meme by killing the creator. Oh, sorry, but it doesn't work that way. What are people saying? Man, I got tortured by people over ASDF movie for 12 years straight. It was horrible. Tortured over it? Like, people sent that to you to torment you? Or like you were in it and people were like, remember when you were in that? I animated the first one. What? You animated the first one? So, like, you actually came up with the look of those things. and it was compensated very poorly. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about, because Tom tried to get me to animate his bang zoom straight to the moon back in the day, and he was not looking to pay me a whole lot. Sounded like a lot of work for not very much money. But, you know, I was like thinking of going for it for a minute, because it was like, you know, any amount at all was more than I'd ever gotten. But like, holy shit, yeah, like he's a piece of shit, and I know he can hear me because he's only ever listening to people talk about himself. I don't know if I had a point. No, I did. It's like the way he acts, the way he treats people. It forces people to backlash against you just for associating with him. I don't know exactly how people tortured you, but I can imagine that it's like, man, you gave us this fucking cartoon. Maybe if I killed you, the cartoon would also disappear. And they kill you, the cartoon's still there. It's like, well, at least we made a change. At least we got something done, right, guys? Man, I'm just finding out about this. I guess I like kind of remember that now, but I also never really pieced it together like this. Thinking about having seen your name before in those credits, but I never really like, man, it's like I do this thing. Everybody does this, right? I'm not the only one where like you kind of like hate somebody by association, and then you feel bad because you learn that they aren't the same person as that person you hate, but you hate them by association. So like, you know, that's probably what people are doing. Just like, you son of a bitch. I went by Pivot RJ. I remember seeing Glass Cake though, like I remember seeing that somewhere. I mean, I mostly just think of the videos you make now. But yeah, I can sort of remember like when you were like a teenager, you animated that. Weren't you like 15 or something when you made Astive Movie? That was forever ago. It was like when YouTube was new, or I guess it was when YouTube was going HD. YouTube was still pretty green with it. I was 13. Wow. That does not look like a 13-year-old animated it, but well, maybe it does. I mean, it looks pretty competent, even if it is cheap. I'm sure people just think Tom animated it because it looks bad. Still pretty impressive for a 13-year-old. When I was 13, my shit was, well, I was doing Flash stuff too, but my shit was not that good. He monetized it without consulting me. Then when I said that wasn't part of the deal, he told me to fuck off and blocked me. He did? Does anybody know this? Dude. Tom Strip used you? He used everybody. He used my friends. And, you know, I'm glad you're talking about this, because my friends are not going to talk about what he did to them. You know, I got pissed off at him a lot. not just for that, but over and over. It's like, you make a parody of something he does, and suddenly he's like trying to trying to police the way you make fun of him in your comments section. Like, go be cancer somewhere else, okay? It's like there's a law based on him. If you say anything about him, he'll hear it. All right. Well, what if 100,000 people were talking about you every second? You'd hear all of that. I mean, look, I also hear a lot of what people say about me, and they don't think I do, and it is hurtful. I'm not trying to be hurtful on purpose. Not trying to be hurtful on purple. I'm, you know, protective, and it comes out as aggression. I feel like seeing what he did to my friends has made me very hateful of him. I mean, it was a very long time ago, so I don't bring it up or anything, but that was even longer ago, and nobody really knew this about you. Nobody who liked those cartoons knew that about you. How about you mention that shit? I mean, I don't necessarily want you to get like fuckerdom after you, like you know, the kingdom of fuckers, the fucker brigade. But it might be worth talking about. It might be interesting to people to know that you animated that and you weren't paid for it, and they monetized it for the rest of time. Monetized the shit, piss, and fuck out of it. Blocked you. I mean, you know, not that Astif movie fans are really alive anymore. But like, I mean, they might remember. They might be like, oh yeah, oh word, Astif movie, that was funny, and like think like, hey, this sucks, but at least I can support this guy. I guess I can support this guy's next thing, because he was 13 when he made that. Like, do you have a Patreon link right now? Because I'll post it. Wait, let me guess it. Is it active? Yeah, fuck, you know, fuck whatever the hell I just said, telling you to do anything. Just I'm the fucker saying, "Come a patron of this bitch." No, seriously, Glass Cake is funny. This is you, right? It's not some other Glass Cake that draws exactly like you. Cave paintings. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, that's you. It's just Glass Cake. I don't have any posts on there. I mean, I'll become a member. I'll become a yogi. But yeah, I don't know. If you wanna help out another downtrodden animator. I feel like I could feature a downtrodden animator in every fucking stream. It's like the guy who made well, guy is gender neutral, right? The guy who made Bonus Stage is always struggling. They used to have a job, but now they just have a Patreon, and things just get worse and worse all the time for them, and I hate to see it. I'm already a patron, but I would recommend other people be one too. I know it's not really a good idea to post 2 Patreon links in a row, but maybe there's some people who really like Bonus Stage and want to see their next work come out. I just forget what is a cartoon drive-through? Yes. I'll eventually make I'll maybe make a video mentioning that. I'll probably do more frequent Patreon videos, like maybe one every year. I I mean, I should probably do this. I should probably mention Matt sooner than a year from now. But like, Matt influenced me to make cartoons, and it's like seeing fucking Hanna-Barbera not doing well. It's like something that's just like oxygen molecules to you. Something that you don't even think about. Oh, I was like, what the fuck is Discord doing? It's just the Patreon. It's just the Patreon Discord for cave paintings. I don't actually connect my Discord to Patreon. It's just the honor system with my Discord server. It's just, here's the link. Don't be a jackass, and don't post it on 4chan. And it got posted on 4chan. I didn't even fucking change the link, because shut the fuck up. I don't even care. Sometimes I'll be on a date or talking to a regular ass person. Something like Blahnik will pop into my head. I wonder which one of us is in the wrong. That David Firth is still going strong. That's good, because some of these guys who just like have been doing it for friggin' ever. They're just always still there, still going. It's like you think they're gone because they did it a long time ago. They didn't actually stop. They weren't ever different than they are now. People are just like, they're just used to things changing or going away. I'm just depressed because everything is going away. The 90s went away. When are they coming back? So my prediction is the 90s are coming back in the 2030s. The last decade was the 80s, it was the 70s, this is the 80s, and next decade is the 90s. Yeah, that makes sense, because if I mean, this is probably my last chance to start a family. So if I don't have kids in the 2030s, then I'm probably never going to have them. And my kids will be 90s kids. because I was a 90s kid, my father, his father. Like, what does that mean exactly? I don't know. Just like, it's gonna be a backlash to the censorship we have online. I mean, I think I'm already doing that. Audrey and Victor is a kid's cartoon that's not like dumbed down for kids. I think there's something important about that. I think there's something about making adult cartoons that are actually for adults as well. No more adult cartoons that kids will definitely watch. That's, that was the idea with Adult Swim. I remember I was a kid and I was so excited about Adult Swim because I wanted to watch adult cartoons, but then I was kind of disappointed because it still felt like it was for kids. Still felt like it was you know, sanitized. It wasn't like really grown up like something on HBO would be. Of course, I was still pretty young, so what I got was actually pretty age appropriate. Stuff like home movies and Aqua Teen. Like Adult Swim, as in like the adult that they say you are at your bar mitzvah. Adult in quotes. Marriage stream confirmed. I mean, I'm not gonna stream the important moments of my life. Well, maybe I am. Maybe I am actually. Maybe I'm doing that right now. This is important, right? I'm solving all the world's problems. This is the stream America turns to. It's just I'm not as funny without Meredith. Meredith helps balance me out. It gives me like the opening I need to say the funny thing. It can't just be me. I have a spotless mind complex at this point where I just want to purge all this old internet shit out of my head. I guess I do too, because when I think back to all this crap from the past like decade, it's all been a lot of just like worthless monetized bullfuck. Stuff that has no staying power. Stuff that we want out. Stuff that we want to purge. Like JonTron. Like I was looking at this image of him sitting on the AVGN's couch between him and Mike Matei. It's like, they wouldn't do this now. So what the fuck were they doing it for? Were they doing it because he's ad revenue? It's like, he's ad revenue. He's the ad revenue person. He's a person whose entire existence is making ad revenue. Which is why I think he's so harmful. He's like, you know, goes on some shitty podcast to say racist stuff, and everybody's like, "What? He's racist?" It's like, yeah, he's racist. He's just a fucking ad. He's just a shit fuck. It's like nobody wants to. I mean, I don't know if he's got a Patreon. He probably doesn't need one. Like, you know, nobody's supporting him. Like, oh, we totally need this guy. It's just all completely ad driven. And like, you know, that would be one thing. It's another thing that like they were like inserting him. He was inserting himself into the fucking other shit. He was inserted into ukulele, and then they removed him. Like, why didn't you just put me in ukulele, you fuckers? Like, no, we found the guy who gets more views, actually. Alright, well, I'm a guy who is actually good. Is he actually good? I mean, it's just fucking ads. It's just ads say it's good. It's just commerce. It's good for commerce. Video game videos are cheap as fuck. That's why they tell you to do them, because they don't take anything to make them. I mean, you know, there's a little bit more effort put into that kind of shit, like AVGN, JonTron kind of crap. But JonTron's not even his own guy. That's just AVGN. He's just making AVGN. So, of course he wanted to be on that couch, but why'd they let him? Nobody, he's like Chocolate Rain. Nobody wants to talk about him now. No one wants to hang out with And now JonTron's gay. Chocolate rain. Racism was caused by JonTron. Well, yeah, that's another part of it that, like, you know, I won't defend him, but I will say it's kind of stupid to just, like, pin it on like, a famous guy. I feel like it's all just because we were sick of him. It's like Aziz Ansari, right? He did something. We don't know if it was bad. We just really want him to go away. It's like, please just let this be it. It's like, this is why people seem so bloodthirsty when it comes to canceling. But I don't think they're actually mad at that person. They're mad at the algorithm for making it their problem. This fucking person. Oh, and now his personal life, which, you know, is a kind of a violation of him, is being treated like he's doing this to me. His personal life? Okay, that's it. That's the final straw. I want him out. And it's like, Aziz Ansari was so fucking annoying with how prevalent he was. But now he's just completely gone, which is swinging too far in the other direction. Like, you're not tricking me, people. I know that you don't have any backbone about this sort of thing. It's like, oh, we've distanced ourselves from him. For what? Because he was late canceled. Okay, what did he do? He had sex. Right, like, it was really just like his dirty laundry. It was like, Aziz Ansari is so bad at sex that he is now a sex pest. Or something. I don't think what he did was really anybody's business. And yet, there was that need to get rid of him that I agree with. Because he was just too prevalent. Now, should we have done that to him? No. But we should not have built him up in the first place. We should not have gotten rid of him. We should have just, like, not had him there to be too much in the first place. I mean, the Chris Pratt backlash is never going to happen. Because nobody's determined enough to destroy him. Like that one reporter girl was. She was so determined to get him that she fucked it. Well, that's dedication. But also, like, Chris Pratt doesn't need to, like, have sex with, like, some reporter. He doesn't need to go on dates. He's probably married. So unfortunately, if we want to get rid of him, that's not the angle. Aren't they on Treehouse of Horror 1 billion at this point? Yeah, I mean, this is why I'm making my cartoon. This is the Treehouse of Horror I want to see in the world. You know, the carrying on the grand tradition of making Alfred Hitchcock films because he can't, because he died. It is a tradition, and I don't think we should ever, like, come to expect The Simpsons to be able to keep it. You know, I found that the Treehouse of Horror episodes were like 3 points better than the average episodes over the years. They're like a little bit more interesting. Because, you know, it's not as restrained. You can let the characters get killed. It stresses me out when a new adult animated show comes out and has fucking Christmas and Halloween in it. Oh yeah, why is that? Does it make you feel like you're just seeing a rehashed Snoopy thing, like a Peanuts special parody, like kind of like how South Park started out? Love the streams, thank you. I gotta get out of here in like 2 minutes, but let me just show what we're working on here real quick. The story is that Victor's installing something on his computer is taking so long that he's like, I'm just gonna go to bed. And then later he wakes up and the computer's on fire. Also, it's still on. And it's still stuck where he left it. Unplugs the computer, but it's still on. Might need to reanimate this. It's a little chungus. Whew. Yeah. Animation's hard. Just kidding, it's easy. Don't let anyone tell you it's hard. Well, no, it's hard, but like you don't have to do anything hard if you don't want. That's what I've always done. I recently had to like get gooder. And it's great. It's great to improve, but you don't have to improve. I improve because I want to do a specific thing. But a lot of the other sensibilities I have just as an artist, I've probably had them since I was a kid. Like, I've probably never changed, never will about some things. I've gotten better at drawing hands, but like, you know, have I really stopped drawing like eyes and faces like any different than I used to? Like, this looks like it could be a drawing from 2006, and I like that. But like this hand, I could not draw that in 2006. It's a good hand. All of these are good hands, except that one. These hands are okay. They're good enough. I think that one's good, as long as the ones that are like focused on are good. And you know, these are good enough. Although, this one's really bad. Look at that one, has 3 fingers. Although I think that's okay. It's just like, I don't know, one is hiding behind the other. I don't actually care if the characters have the wrong number of fingers. I try to give them 5 fingers, but from far away, it's like, you can give them 3 fingers like that. Oh my god. You know, it goes from 4 to 5 in one pose. Okay, that's not good. Although, I don't know, you can also plausibly deny it. Say it's just like behind that. Should I fix it? Then I have to fix it for the other hand. Now he's gonna kick my butt. Alright, I'll fix it for that frame, but not that one. These frames are fine. He grows a finger. It materializes into view. I mean, honestly, I don't even want to just delete this one. Because it kind of looks good without that shit. Yeah, that's more like it. See, these rules you thought existed don't even exist. Nobody even noticed that Pete's watch disappears and teleports to his other hand. I mean, there are things that bother me. I guess that's what matters, right? If it bothers the artist, then yeah, he has to change it. Alright, I think that's the end of my stream. But thank you for watching my sculpting and my animationing. Play it one more time. Gotta improve that. I kind of like the quick little scramble it is now, but I also think like need to show the weight, show him like falling a little bit faster, so that like it like really feels like palpable that he's like climbing that up. Joe, good vibes, appreciation. Thank you, Wilkinster. No joke, if I ever have to draw anything overly violent or grotesque, it makes me want to pass out. Kind of a pussy. I always strongly just. Oh wait, sorry, you've written a lot here. I was just like them. Skirmish in my teenage years. I forced myself to watch every good horror movie ever to get over it. Cartoons that involve characters dying stress me out. Now I can appreciate them from a creative standpoint. And drawing violent or grotesque stuff would make me want to pass out. Yeah, I mean, violent stuff is like, it's just a drawing, but you're also just like, at a certain point, you don't want to live with those thoughts. You don't want to be surrounded by violence. You kind of want the same thing as violence would give you without the violence. Goodbye, Joe. Hello, Joe. Hello and goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for